Okay, so this is the 5th month I've had this issue, and it's infuriating. In late June, I realized my account had been terminated, in which the termination forbid me from creating any other accounts. Checking an email I got, I had been banned for child endangerment, specifically creating content exposing children. And I'm obviously using a euphemism here, so the YouTube filters don't vaporize me again. This makes no sense, as all I had posted were some animations I made and some videos analyzing BFDI for God's sake. Literally none of them endangering a child's safety in any way. I have a link to a backup of all my videos I'll post in the description if you want to check it out. And guess what? The email did not give any context to the content that led to my termination, just the fact that I had content that did so. So I have no idea if it was a video or a comment or even a playlist or whatever that led to my ban. I'm in the dark. So there's 3 things I think could have led to my termination. Number 1, a comment or video I had posted may have been falsely spam reported or falsely detected as endangering a child's safety when it has not. Maybe a troll reported me or the AI interpreted a comment incorrectly. Who knows? YouTube won't show me. Number 2. Like a year before the ban, I remember stumbling across a video of a skit where a kid was playing a game with his family, and in the comments people were talking about how the kid's behavior and tone of voice was strange, liking it to like a gay person and calling him gay, and I commented that it was weird to comment about a kid's preferences like that. Say what you want about what I commented, but that's what I commented. I don't see how that's endangering a child's safety in any way compared to the other comments actively calling him gay, so I don't think that's a valid reason to be banned. And number 3, I like watching YouTubers who talk about morbid topics like murders or lost media cases, like YouTubers like Blame It on George, Tuv, or Morbid for Fun. In some cases, they may have talked about a situation where a child was taken advantage of maybe, but I have no memory of commenting on something like this. I may have commented on one of those videos talking about how disturbing the case is, but obviously I'm not endangering a kid's safety in that situation, because if the YouTubers I watch, some with millions of subscribers, can talk about situations like that without getting their accounts banned, I don't see why I can't. I've literally tried everything to get my accounts back. I've appealed so many times, all of them denied with copy and pasted responses like they were from a bot, tweeted to YouTube on Twitter with the same result, and customer support emails and numbers, which I had to pay to access, as for some reason Google walls you from support emails or numbers if you're not either in the partnership program or buy Google One, which I had to do. And it just connected me to underpaid employees from India who have no help, because apparently the internal team, which is probably just a bunch of clankers, said my appeal was invalid and my termination was upheld. So after a while, I just decided to move on. I mean, what else can I do? There's nothing I can do. I just used some other accounts I had while repealing the ban in the meantime over and over, hoping eventually it would get unbanned. There were 6 accounts I used. Number 1, the Gojira. My first account I used for commenting, and I uploaded some unlisted drafts of my videos to share to my friends before they were complete. Number 2, Overcast. My main channel I created 2 years ago for my videos where I would grow an actual channel that I could sustain. Had like 23 subscribers, so it wasn't exactly big, but you know. Number 3, Cryptic Crevices. Another random out I used for commenting that I made years ago. The Epic Gentle People. An account I shared with my friends that I made years ago. Shiny Tech 3. An account I made a few weeks after my ban to listen to music and make playlists. I never commented on this one though. Number 6, Urban Wanderer. Another account made after the ban that I planned to serve as the side channel for Overcast, where I would upload stuff such as my reactions to shows or whatever. And guess what? All of them were terminated for ban evasion. Now, I recognize I made 2 of my accounts after the termination, so if you want to say those are fair, whatever. But I just don't understand having to be expected to wait indefinitely, with some people taking years to get their accounts back, to use YouTube for a clearly bogus termination in the first place. Either way, the 3 other accounts I made before the ban are completely innocent. To those still not believing my innocence, this has happened before. Within the past month, there was a massive case where many people were falsely terminated on Instagram and Facebook for having content exposing children, like me. None of them did so and appealed, but Meta's AI moderation upheld the decision. However, some of these news stations had emails you could contact to if you lived in the local area. and they were able to get into contact with Meta and have the accounts restored, which proves their innocence. They got banned for no reason. I know that's Meta and not YouTube, but it's a similar situation. AI moderation falsely terminated an account and upheld the decision for the same reason as me. Also, I've made this video at a fortunate time, as many big channels like Critical and Dolan Darkest are talking about this. In their videos, they talk about situations where people were falsely terminated by the AI moderation system for completely BS reasons, saying they're circumventing the ban and tying them to a random account in Japan that's completely unrelated to them. I haven't checked on the situation recently, but I think they're still terminated to this day, though I may be wrong, so correct me if I am, despite them and their fan bases protesting. Other situations of channels getting banned falsely for different reasons are also given. This is a website-wide problem. And just like me, a few months ago, a YouTuber named BangSnap was banned for having content exploiting children. But this time, YouTube actually gave her why she was banned. And guess what? It was for a few second long clip of her knocking a camera down in her video. That's what got her banned. That proves how awful YouTube's moderation is. After several months of protesting, in which YouTube denied, just like me, she literally nearly quit YouTube, which was her dream job, I think, until she had someone upload a video on YouTube to help her, and some YouTubers got into contact with her and restored her account because they were able to have contact with the inner YouTube team. But it took all that effort to get her unbanned, and I fear it'll take the same effort for me and others as well. But I'm making this video to protest. It's pretty obvious this entire system was spawned by YouTube's crappy AI moderation system. Like, unredeemably bad. I know YouTube's appeal system likes to cosplay as actual humans, but if a single human looked at my channel, it would be obvious I did nothing wrong. What makes me really mad was that the content that led to my termination wasn't even given. Even Roblox has the balls to tell you why you got banned. So I'm left completely in the dark in this. Why was I terminated, YouTube? Why? YouTube was my dream job. I had dreams of running my own animation company on YouTube and making shows, something like Jack and Jellify or Glitch. I also just wanted to grow a community and spread my general beliefs on hobbies I'm interested in. But I can't. Not anymore. All I can do is plead on this account that I didn't even make for YouTube. But I know it's only a matter of time before this gets vaporized too. I've emailed several news stations about this, the Federal Trade Commission, and the Attorney General of the state I live in. I'm serious about this. My final plea is to help me online. I made a Twitter appeal for my account back, and I need an audience to help me. The only situations where people get their videos back or accounts back usually is by their large fan base spamming YouTube on Twitter. But unfortunately, I'm like an extremely small channel. Like, I was literally just starting off. The average iPad kid probably has more subscribers than me. But please, just one reply from you asking for YouTube to actually look at my channels instead of using their AI would be so appreciated. It's time we stand up. They could treat us like crap and get away with this. They accuse us, ban us, and leave us in the dark to rot. This is indefensible and can't be tolerated anymore. It's a dictatorship. There's thousands of accounts in the same situation, too small to protest against YouTube, and therefore have to give up any future plans or hopes they had on the website. I feel heartbroken over the possibly thousands of kids who have had their channels BS terminated and can no longer pursue their dreams of being a YouTuber. YouTube caters to the companies and the popular and suppresses us. We need to protest. Please help me and help others in this situation as well. Because we're all in this together. This is our website to fight for.